Happy Thursday. Welcome to Beauty Solutions. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Stacy Walter, and I'm a sales director with Mary Kay. And I am so glad that you are watching the replay of our Beauty Solutions. This week, we're going to be talking about glass skin, but we're also going to be doing some other supplements and stuff as well. So every time you hear glass skin, there's always going to be something that's added to it because I always keep these to 30 minutes so that way you can get the full education of it and see if there's any products that you need in your bathroom. Okay, let me shut that off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start, and we're going to use the Mary Kay Time Wise, or I'm sorry, the Mary Kay Repair line. Okay, it's our repair line. You'll be able to see all the products. If you are watching the replay on this and you have a packet, a sample packet along, I'm going to go through the steps and tell you what to use. So you can just go ahead and cut each one of them open, get them all laid out, get a warm bowl of water, or if you like it cold, you can do that. Get maybe a couple cotton balls. And if you're already a beauty consultant, a customer that just needs some refreshing on this, I'm glad that you're here. And you can also use the Time Wise Miracle Set as well, you guys. Okay. So I feel the Voluform gives you the most hydration and moisturization, but you can still use the Time Wise Miracle Set as well. So the first product we're going to use is the micellar water. Micellar water, everybody calls it different, but it's cleaning water, it's cleansing water, okay? So you're going to use a cotton ball or a cotton round. There is no water needed. What this does is it breaks down your makeup, okay? And you can see I have a full makeup on. So I'm going to just put a little bit on the cotton ball. You can see how it kind of, so it's like a pre-wash almost. You know how like when you are baking, right? You cook something or bake something and you're in a cake pan or in a frying pan and there's all that extra that's on there, grease or flour or whatever it may be. Well, sometimes it needs to soak, or you use the Power 5 grease cutter or whatever to get it off. So that's kind of what the micellar water is. It's going to break down all of the makeup, get it broken down. And then when I cleanse, the cleanser is going to get deeper into my skin. Now, some people will use this as their cleanser. Okay, so it's a quick cleanser. If you're camping and you don't have water, it's just something really quick. Some people will like to use it like they'll cleanse at night, and in the morning they like to get up as late as possible. So they will get up, use the micellar water to just cleanse their face real quick for anything that have come to the surface. So see how this kind of like broken it down. And you're going to see when I cleanse, I'm still going to get some more off. Okay. So that's the micellar water. Okay, and all of these are on my website, or they should be posted somewhere in the Beauty Solutions. But if for some chance you know what, I'm going to put maryk.com/S Walter. Right? Yes. Okay, so that's my website. If you have a beauty consultant, reach out to your beauty consultant. I know that she will have these products for you. And if for some chance you do not have a beauty consultant, I would love to be your beauty consultant. Okay, so we've broken down. Now we're going to use the cleanser, our Voluform cleanser. Okay. I'm going to use our Skin Vigorate brush because I just love it. Get some of this onto my skin. This one kind of foams up. Sometimes it's hard to foam up when I'm doing my class, not at the sink, because I don't want to have too much water. And this brush, it oscillates, so it cleanses 85% more than just using your fingers or a washcloth. Because by it oscillating, it's getting down into your pores and it is exfoliating that top layer of dead dull skin. So for anybody that says the texture of their skin, they don't like the texture of their skin, the Skin Vigorate brush would be an amazing gift. Now, we no longer carry this at the moment, so reach out to your beauty consultant and see if she still has any. I have a few left in stock because when I knew we were going out, I have a lot of customers that love them. See, still got some out. And the brush comes right off and you just charge it with a USB on the bottom. And I'm just going to use a facial cloth to go ahead and rinse this off. Mary Kay recommends that you cleanse once in the morning and once at night. I have a lot of questions on that. Like, why am I cleansing in the morning when I cleansed at night? Well, when you cleanse at night, especially if you only cleanse, right? You should be putting a moisturizer on. You should be putting some supplements on. You should be putting some recovery products on because when we sleep, our body repairs itself. Oh, I'm going to have a black eye. Nope. Water, resistant mascara. I thought for sure it was just going to go whoop. Because I'm just so used to doing my eye makeup first. So after you cleanse, then your pores are wide open. Okay. And so then the next products that you put in your pores, you want to get the deepest. So then that way they can start working. And then the last thing that you would put on is your moisturizer to seal everything. So if you have Mary Kay products, but you don't know what order they go in, if I'm your beauty consultant, reach out to me and we'll print you a regimen out. If you have a beauty consultant, you can reach out to her and ask her for a regimen of how you should be applying your products. Okay, so I've got that off. Nice clean skin here. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to detox the skin, right? We're going to take things out and then we're going to add back in. Okay. So a few of the glass skin ones I've done where we've done the charcoal mask and then we have done the revealing radiance peel. But tonight we're going to do the moisturizing renewing gel mask and the revealing radiance facial peel. Okay. Because we're getting into fall. The season is kind of changing here in Texas. It's still pretty hot. Okay, but we're getting into fall. And so some of us are going to need a little bit of extra hydration, moisturization. And that is what this moisturizing renewing gel mask does. Now, you do not have to do this just for your face. Okay, elbows, back, wherever you need hydration and moisturization, you can do this moisturizing renewing gel mask. And the great part about it, at nighttime, you can sleep in this too. So you can get the extra hydration moisturization when you get up in the morning, and then you're just going to rinse your skin and it's going to feel super soft. Okay. So I'm going to put the products over here as I do them. So usually they say to let this sit on for 10 minutes. So I'll let it sit on for about 8 because like I said, I want to make sure that we are doing, less than, or we're only doing 30 minutes. So the next thing we're going to do is the oil-free eye makeup remover. Okay, it's almost gone. Shake to activate. I know I have cotton balls here. Oh, pause. I just got the winter box in. Okay. It is our new products. And one of these new products for sure will be on this night when we're doing the glass skin or doing skincare. Okay. Woo, I got it a cotton ball. Like I thought I had enough. Usually that's what I always forget or I run out while I am doing my class. So our oil-free eye makeup remover is number one out on the market. When you purchase with me at the holiday time or you come to my open house, then I bling the lids out. Or you can get something fun wrapped around them, whatever best for you. And then throughout the year, when you get another oil-free eye makeup remover, if you use a lot of product, you're probably going to go through this in about maybe 3.5, 4 months, I would say. So you probably need three of them, I would say, a year. And so you always get the one with the bling on the top. And then when you order a new one, you just take the bling, lid off, take the other lid and put this one back on because they're all the same lids. So you can have bling. I even bling out, if you would like, I bling out the micellar water. So then that way you can have bling on that because who doesn't like bling, right? Before Mary Kay, I hated bling. I was a tomboy. Well, I'm still a tomboy, but I didn't do bling. And now bling is fun. Bling is fun. Everybody loves bling, especially my granddaughter. Okay, one more cotton ball should do it. Let's see if I have another one here. Oh, you know what? We're going to use the opposite side of the micellar water because there's nothing on that side. And that's what I love best about the oil-free eye makeup remover. It is number one, you guys, out on the market. It removes eyeshadow, eyeliner, brow. I mean, it just removes all the product. Boy, I got a lot on there today. Oh, you know what? I didn't get ready till later in the day. But I have the Lash Intensity mascara on and I have the um, Great Heights mascara on. So I still got a little bit on. I'll get that once we get going. Okay, so this mask that I have on, you guys, it's already dry. The reason why it's already dry is because it's like sucked into all of my 20,000 pores. Okay, so you literally really can't even hardly feel it. So you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you go ahead and you rinse it off. So for those of you that have the charcoal mask, you probably will still want to keep your charcoal mask on. And if you have the moisturizing renewing gel mask, you can go ahead and wash that off now. Okay. And then once we wash that off, then we're going to go to the next mask. So you go to 2 exfoliants. So we're stripping, hydrating, and moisturization, right? And then we're also doing the Revealing Radiance facial peel. And so when we're doing the Revealing Radiance facial peel, that is actually a chemical full exfoliant. And so that is going to work at the surface level, but then it's also going to get all the way down to the cellular level and work for the next 24 to 48 hours after that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the Revealing Radiance facial peel. We have awesome mask applicators that you can apply if you don't want to get your fingers on your face. I really like using this with the charcoal mask. Sometimes our products or like a chemical exfoliant, it will give you a little bit of tingling, okay? So your pores wide open, or maybe you have a blemish. And or maybe too much skin, or too much sun. You might have got too much sun. Now, here's another thing that I do, you guys. This area as well. I get a lot of compliments and a lot of questions on what I do with my neck and my décolleté area. Okay, it's going to help lift and firm and renew my skin. Okay, so we're going to leave this on for 10 minutes and then we will remove this and then we'll start doing the rest of the products. The Revealing Radiance facial peel, you can do it in the morning. I like doing it at night just because it is a chemical exfoliant. And even though I wear sunscreen during the day, I don't want to take the chance of like if it's super bright out and I end up being outside for a long time, I don't want to be not taking care, not taking care of my skin. So I just have always done the Revealing Radiance facial peel at night. And then we're going to talk about retinol tonight. And that is for sure what you want to do at night. So think about why night versus day. Daytime products help defend and delay, and they protect. Okay, so they're going to protect you from everything that's going on throughout the environment. 80% of our aging is our life, 20% is actually aging. So if you have a stressful life, if you're in an area where it's super polluted, if you, like here in Texas, the sun shines all the time, thank goodness, because we have vitamin D. But if you're not using sunscreen and protecting your skin, then you're going to age a lot quicker than somebody else because the sun is giving you the UVA rays, which is aging, and the UVB rays, which is burning. And so by having that protected, you're going to stay looking younger a heck of a lot longer. Okay. We say the 40 is the new 60, right? So if you're 60, you can look like you're 40 with Mary Kay products. When you're 80, you can look like you're 55 with Mary Kay products. I always say nobody looks a day older than 60. You won't look a day older than 60 when you're using Mary Kay products. If you're using the regimen, that is for you. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about the retinol 0.3 right here. What I love best about this is you can use it day one. You don't need to do any retinalization period. Our 0.5 was amazing, um, but you had to do a retinalization period, and some people didn't like to wait. And so then it would be too much for their skin. Now, if you are currently using the 0.5, make sure that you reach out to me or your beauty consultant to get the last amount while that's still there because we are discontinuing the 0.5 and going to the 0.3. I have seen better results with this than I have the 0.5, and I think it's because you can use it from day one, and so I'm not afraid to use it, or it's not too harsh, and so like I don't then like lay off a day or two or something, but it's absolutely amazing. Where does this go? In my regimen, it goes last before your moisturizer. Okay, so it's the last product that you put on before your moisturizer. And once we take the Revealing Radiance facial peel off, I'll go over that with you. Okay, another product in our clinical solution line, we're actually like our clinical solution line, you guys, is Mary Kay Gold Standard. You can't see them all here. There's four of them here. They're gold standard, they're dermocosmetics, so they're dermatologist grade, okay? But you get them in a healthy dose. You're not going to get it and then your face is going to peel or whatever. It's in a healthy dose. Like whatever it says to do, it's in a healthy dose. And you're still going to see great, great results. So this Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter, how I would describe this one is for those of you that do Botox. Okay, for those of you that do Botox, this is the non-invasive form of Botox. There's no needles, there's no freezing or whatever. But what does Botox do? It relaxes your expression lines, okay? Morning and night, but don't skip the night, okay? Because at nighttime, that's when your body is repairing. That's when your face is relaxed the most. So it's going to tighten and make the most difference. Okay. So I'm going to go over when we get ready to do my regimen. I'm going to go over this and show you how. Let me get rid of this and show you how this goes on. Okay. Now, all of these things that I'm showing you, you don't need to use all of them. I always ask everybody, what is one thing that you would like to change about your skin or enhance your beauty? What is one thing you'd like to change or enhance? And depending on what you mark is what products that I would recommend or your beauty consultant would recommend to you. Okay. Now, we have a skin analyzer app. So you can go to your app store, download a Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. You want to have a clean face. Get in nice light, get your hair back, no glasses, none of that stuff. Take your picture, and after it does its thing, it will recommend the products to you. And then you can send that to your beauty consultant. And I'm sure, I know when they send it to me, I give them a little bit, like depending on what their regimen is, they get a discount or a deal by doing the Skin Analyzer app for the first time. Okay. Because it's so great and it tells you exactly what you need. So, okay, so this is still tacky on here, and that's okay because that's what it's supposed to do because it's going to keep working at the surface level, but I've got it down into my pores long enough. Sometimes I'll even use a quartz roller if I don't have the 20 minutes for it to sit to really get it in there. Okay, I have a few of these left. Otherwise, you can get them at the store. They're not that, well, ours is not that expensive. I will have them at my open house. Okay, so I'm getting that product in there. Okay, so now that it's down into my pores, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to remove it. These are my bougie wristlets, especially at the holidays. You'll want to get these for at the holidays when it's cold and you have long sleeves and you're doing dishes and then the water runs down. You can push your sleeve up. You know how you push your sleeve up and then it comes back down. You got to push it up again, it comes back down. Well, guess what? Push your sleeves up and then push these up and your sleeves don't come back down. They stay up the whole entire time. So then you do not get wet clothes. So for the next 24 to 36 hours, this product is going to continue to work. So my skin is going to feel super smooth tonight, but when I wake up in the morning, I always love the next morning after I do my Revealing Radiance facial peel because I can see a difference and it just feels so soft. Kind of like how you wash your hair after you wash your hair for those of us that wash our hair like every 3 or 4 days because it takes forever. Um, when you wash it like the first day, it's like okay there, and then the second day is like that's the best hair day, right? Well, that's what this does. The Revealing Radiance facial peel, it's like the second day is the best day. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't have anything else on my eyes. I don't think I do. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, now that we've exfoliated and we have cleansed our skin, we're going to start putting things back into our skin. Okay, so we have this awesome nourishing oil. Okay, it's all natural. It's called we had a naturally line, and this is just an amazing product. It's got some almond. I just do like 1 or 2 drops because that's all you need, unless you are super dry, right? I'm not super dry, so I don't need more than. You can use it on your cuticles. You can use it on the ends of your hair. You can use it on your elbows. You can use it on your feet. You can mix it with your moisturizer because it smells so good. Okay. Sometimes we buy things just because it smells good, right? But this smells good and it is such an amazing nourishing oil to help hydrate and moisturize your skin. Okay, next, eye cream. This is our Time-Wise Volufer eye cream. Has our Zymac ball on it and the product comes out here. So I'm going to apply the product here, turn it around, and go in circular motions. And I'm even going to come like around my occipital bone with it. And get the product in. Oh, got a little bit too much. That's okay. When you're a beauty consultant, you get your products at 50% off when you are an active beauty consultant. So we tend to use just a little bit more than the average person. And speaking of being a beauty consultant, is there anybody watching this that could use a extra $1,000? So at the holidays, it's open season. You're not just selling to women, right? With skincare and color cosmetics, you're also selling to men this time of year or helping businesses, corporate, corporate gifts and stuff. So if you would like to have a cash Christmas or you could use some extra income, then I'm going to tell you to check into the Mary Kay opportunity. And every Thursday night at 8 p.m., we have a Zoom that is in here in the Beauty Solutions as well. And you can come on and you can learn about the Mary Kay opportunity. Every Thursday night, it's a different person that tells their story because everybody's that comes into Mary Kay comes in, I would say, for a different reason. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go to our lifting serum. This is the turkey neck area. Okay. I do 1 to 2 pumps. This is a thicker. So I really like to make sure I have the nourishing oil right here in this area. So I feel like then I can move the lifting serum a little bit farther. Now I could use 4 or 5 pumps if I wanted to, but I don't think you need that much. Volume firm, turkey necked, lift and firm your skin. Okay, next one then is going to be the dynamic wrinkle limiter because we want, so I used to have some awesome lines here. Still have some on my forehead. So I don't really put much here because that's already, it's already gone. I don't really have much here. I got a few here. So I do like a little thicker right here in this area, but I don't really have much here. But then I'm going to go a little bit thicker here, almost, not almost out, but I'm going to go a little bit thicker here on the top. So you're just kind of rubbing it into that area. So I would say most people do the 11s and they do their forehead and then like the crow's feet, okay? But look, no lines on the crow's feet. I feel like I got a little mustache going on. Some may go like even right here, but I don't have those lines anymore either. And you don't need tons, but don't be super sparing, especially at night, you guys, because that's when it's going to work the most, okay? And you can start making your wish list. You can start making your wish list, give it to your boyfriend, spouse, whoever is buying you Christmas gifts, and have them reach out to me and say that you were on one of the videos, 815-878-2988, and have them text me. Okay. And say, so and so was on the glass skin and she wants it all, or here's what she wants, right? And I'll make sure I get you everything on that list, girl. I will do my best. Okay, so we've got that on. Then now goes the retinol on top because we only got 2 products left. We've got the moisturizer would go next, but your retinol 0.3, 1 pump. That's it. This you want to keep away from your eyes, okay? But that's all you need. Don't think you need. Now, Janice, she does 1 pump on one side and 1 pump on the other. And if you are a retinol 0.5 girl, then maybe you can do that. You know, you probably would be able to do that. But I still do just the 1 pump because I get super great results with it. Okay. And that's it. So another product this time of year is the hydrogel eye patches. A lot of people will get the puffiness or the sagginess where you're need more hydration and moisturization. So there's the hydrogel eye patches. And then the last that I want to show you tonight is the satin lip. I was actually going to do this and I don't know how I got off, but our lips are going to start drying this time of year. Where am I at on my time? Oh, I got 2 minutes left. I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to close this up and I'm going to show you the satin lip set. It comes in a sugar scrub. Tastes like Fruit Loops. Get a little bit. And don't be afraid to scrub. And it's sugar. Guys love this too, you guys, especially for those that work outside. If they get chapped lips, because we put stuff on our lips all the time. So ours stay hydrated and moisturized. Men do not. And so they need this probably more than we do. And if you taste it, it's sugary, but I feel it tastes like Fruit Loops. Okay, so you'd put that on, leave it on. I like to leave it on for like 30 seconds while I'm, putting something else on, just so that way it can get down into the lips and really like get that dead, dull skin loose. So then that way when I use the facial cloth and I wipe it off and give it some power, right? Like my lips end up getting red because like they're almost tingling. Sometimes they tingle, and that's a good thing. Okay, so that is the scrub. And then just a little bit of the balm. And you will have this balm probably 4 to 5 months. If you're a balm user, does your balms last that long? It may be even longer, but this is a great gift at Christmas time. Satin lips. Merry Christmas, right? That's how I usually tag them. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed tonight watching this on the replay. And next week we will be doing some color. I haven't decided what we're going to be doing yet, or well, I have decided, I just don't have my book here to see what we're doing. So you can check out my website. You can send me a text message if you are not local to me and you would like to get a sample packet to follow along on one of these classes. Just reach out to me and let me know. Here is the Skin Vigorate brush. Okay, you can see the Skin Vigorate brush right here. You get a little headband with it and you get the wristlets. So you can kind of see how it comes in the box. Okay, everybody have a super great night and I hope that you get on the Zoom event at 8 p.m. Happy October.